I start off my distant 2-week adventure at Cape Town after landing. After unpacking and getting situated, I traveled to the Castle of Good Hope where I learned about its construction being very old. In fact, it's one of the oldest. Its unique star shape singles it out from most. An aerial view helps you to see how beautiful it actually is. Next, I hit the beautiful beaches of Camps Bay to play in the ocean and find out how beautiful the sea life is. Last, I went up to Table Mountain on a cable. Its flat top was made 300 million years ago during an ice age while being submerged. On my own, I checked out the Cape Town Soccer Stadium, starting its construction in March 2007. It was home for the 2010 World Cup. Next, after leaving, I went out to check out the Kalahari Desert and visiting Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. I learned about the sand viper, an animal that stays in sand. It's nocturnal and is venomous to humans. Next, the West African crocodile. That is not thought of when crocodile is said, but is still interesting. During droughts, they shut down until ready to get water. Last, I learned about the Hyrax, a well-furred herbivore between 30 and 70 centimeters long, weighing around 2 to 5 kilograms. Next up on the list was the Chobe National Park, the third largest park in Botswana and the first national park there. I was able to see a warthog, a herbivorous member of the pig family, zebras, which use their stripes as a sort of camo from their predators, elephants, which in the area can live around 60 to 70 years, giraffes, which I learned lie down with their legs folded under their body, rhinoceroses, which means nose horn, can weigh 1 to 3.5 tons in the area, and gazelles, which can reach bursts of speed of 60 miles per hour at a time. Next up on the trip, I went to the beautiful Victoria Falls. I stayed at a very nice camp with delicious food and great service. I also took an adventure on a lion encounter and saw some very beautiful lions that they had in this world. I learned that the Victoria Falls flow on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. Next, I had to go up the Zambezi River to visit Kibale Forest National Park. On my way, I saw hippos and crocodiles. On my venture, I saw many great places and scenery. These places included Malawi, Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, and finally, Uganda. Arriving in southern Uganda, I went to Kibale Forest National Park. It protects its many plants and is 766 square kilometers. Established in 1993 to protect forests at the time. It's very popular for its chimpanzees and 12 other species of primates it protects. Next in Kenya, we saw Nairobi. Nairobi is Kenya's capital city, and it's urban life, and it's very wealthy in poverty. But it isn't just known for that. There's also Nairobi's National Park, which breeds endangered rhinos, giraffes, zebras, lions, and even some species of elephants. The next place that I went, I was warned against, but still went into anyway. Known as locally as Hamar, Mogadishu is the capital of Somalia. It has the port of Mogadishu, which is an important national port. It is also the biggest harbor of Somalia. Overall, as fun as it was there, it was sort of scary and dangerous. I was embarrassed that I checked my pockets every 5 minutes to make sure I hadn't lost anything. Last up, I traveled west across maybe the whole continent to visit Timbuktu with its mosque. It's mostly made out of earth and organic material. In 1990, it was considered to be endangered due to the sand encroachment, which made. First, I went down south to Cape Town to see everything that it had in store. Next, I went a bit north to Botswana Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. Later, I headed up to Chobe National Park and saw much wildlife. Next, I went to Zimbabwe to see Victoria Falls. Also, I checked out Kibale Forest National Park in Uganda. After, I went to Kenya to check out Nairobi, Kenya's capital. Then, I went to the risky place of Mogadishu, Somalia. Last, I finished by going to Mali and checking out Timbuktu.